Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
60 Bison, 6.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Straight ahead is Hall. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here. That pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Liking 18.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And we'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Bronco 80.
And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
1 down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
2nd and 4. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards that time. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Now the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Wilson's got it complete.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Hall on a give up the middle. And he'll have a Jets first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, right back to Hall. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. They run it with Hall off the option. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Hall again. Stays on his feet. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second down and 3.
Ready. Cougar Knights, go.
Give to Hall running right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Here's a give to Hall. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
A give running right is Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker, has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. Man, this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that point from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
Viking 18.
They're going to look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Get it. Gotta be lying. Cougar 19.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got some space here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
They go play action here on first down. And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or two. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Ready, ready?
On second down, he'll try and run the counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Ready? Pass all 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
A handoff for Hall. And the defense closes quickly there. They get maybe a yard to the 33. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The Jets on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here comes third and about a foot. They'll set up a throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a the Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to get the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll run here with Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 34-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Take go.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there, because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
Option play, here's Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They run it with Hall off the option.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Cougar 19.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable.
Oh, there.
Target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh, that's good.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick.
Yeah, this is my franchise team.
They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Yeah, I'm doing bad with him right now myself. Yeah.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside.
Oh, that's good. Do you go to the games?
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Oh, the Bills, Steelers.
Maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd and 7.
Yeah, I could do Bills, Steelers. Oh, Bills versus Steelers, yeah. Yeah, I can do that one.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
The kicker on.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
You can see the
Oh,
confidence
goodness.
rising in him as he plays.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go now.
Oh my goodness, the Bears are? Wow.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second
Oh,
incompletion.
10-10, okay.
If he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season.
Bears ball.
This is Hall. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Pretty good little
little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds.
Yeah, Jim Burns is very good. I like him.
On the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. Thanks. I really appreciate it.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, look out. How about the hit there? That's Myles Garrett.
The ice is down. He's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
On the Broncos.
Again, as he throws, fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Check up.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Here's Hall to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. So
Yeah, in this franchise he is.
and that will bring up
Yeah, it's
31.
a mad franchise game. Yeah, from Nebraska. Yeah. Hey,
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cougar 19.
They'll run with Hall. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes
I
up for
think
in his ability to make tackles
Miami
and run
will.
defense well.
Miami Hurricanes will.
1 score down.
There it
Here we
is.
go.
Playing out of their mind right now.
Panther 60. 70 Lions.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. Just a gain of 3.
I think Miami
Take it as they
will
convert
pull it
on
off.
4th down.
Yeah, it's really good right now. They're on good. They're doing that in the Big Ten.
Play sheet, and what I would
And
find,
I'll be watching that game after I hope to work tomorrow.
in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Option play. Here's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken
Oh my
down
goodness,
the line of
nothing
scrimmage.
there.
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Shaheed. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out left to Dotson.
There we go.
Take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 8 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away.
Good throw. Good move by Dawson. Wow, that's pretty good.
And just get it back to level.
Wow.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Oh, no, I missed the field goal. Yeah, I can make the Jets all 99. The offensive defensive play. Yeah, I can do that. I can do a franchise set. Bills and Steelers. Bills and Steelers, too.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready
But
to
not
start
in this franchise, I can't. My own franchise, I could.
Nearly extinguished after that
Could
last
simply
score.
do that.
Bottom line, they are still on
Yeah,
top
after this,
with the
yeah.
football, and a touchdown
Yeah, after
this
this,
drive
yeah,
will really
definitely.
put them in position A.
Definitely, I definitely do. Ah!
Look at this.
Thank you.
The turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
There we go. There we go.
Return it to the 24-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception.
Oh,
he's thrown
all-time
here,
Jets.
number 2.
Oh, all-time Jets. Okay.
But didn't it feel like what we saw?
Oh, you want? Oh, you want? Oh, legends. You want like Chad Pennington and stuff?
Going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like.
And gosh, who's all? Chad Martin.
Let's go now.
Yeah, we can work on. I can work on some stuff here after this. Oh boy, he threw me an interception.
They'll run. It's home. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 106
I was supposed to be turned over on me.
Over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth
I'm just gonna.
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter.
Yeah. Oh, Jordan Davis. Yeah, thank you. I was thinking Jordan Davis. Curtis Martin. I don't want to say Chad Martin. Oh, yeah, Curtis Martin. Thank you. Yeah, Curtis Martin was my dog back in the old band days. Love Curtis Martin. He had nice moves as a Jet. Yeah.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Take off.
Ball again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Good.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
They run it with Hall off the option. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, first and go.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up
First and go. Here we
That's
go.
the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good
and handling a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They'll try and run for it on first.
This might be the one score, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
New York. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets have taken a fourth quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Yeah. I'm kind of chasing a little bit here. I got like a...
They'll look to throw.
Oh, there we go.
End zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7.
There we go.
He hits the big target for the
Do
2
the
point
flip,
try.
big man.
Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing.
All right, here we go.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
All right.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go. Third down.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Yeah, we're coming there
This
for
one's
him.
had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
There we go. Oh.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th.
All right.
And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
All right. Very good. Very good. Good stop. Defensive mind coach Allen. All right. Let's see if we get this game on with. It looks like it.
On the counter, it's Hall. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, got 2 bit more to
Defensively,
clean
no
up.
doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart.
Yeah, I don't want to throw the ball in this situation.
You'd have to think
I'll take
likely
my
another
field
running
goal.
play coming
I
here.
missed it again. I
2nd and
missed
11.
it.
Let's go.
Missed 2 already. Oh, well.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football.
Yeah.
Chew up a little more time off the clock.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the
Yeah,
first
you want to
and
run outside the
and they'll be
deep line.
disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the
Wow,
first down.
wow, the Rams. Wow, the Rams are going to face Seahawks. Well, Stafford's cooking probably. Yeah, I got high ticks. Yeah, it's 2 timeouts left.
He'll try and run. And he stopped immediately there. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's across for
Yeah, I basically won this one.
that should just about seal it.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Jets 27, Broncos 13.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Yeah, I probably will. Yeah.
Let's go now.
Yeah, good game, bud. All right.
And they take a knee.
Yeah. Hate to do that to that person, but he had 2 timeouts left.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of
All right. So Jets all time. That's what we want to do, right? All right. Wars. I don't care about these wars. All right. All right. Let's go. Go down on center. Let's see. Oh, see if I. There we go. There we go. We found. That's what this file brings me. Okay. So down center. This one. I just went there. Okay. So inner franchise. Okay.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Okay. Let's see if where are they? Okay, you got the. Let's see. I don't know how. Roster file. I think I'm messing this up somehow. Let's see.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with.
Oh, I think I gotta pick a franchise. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. All right. Okay. And it doesn't matter which coach I be. Doesn't matter. All right, here we go. All right, we just.
The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
All right. We got a team builder team. All right, cool. Okay, we'll check the roster out. Let's see. Let's check the roster out. So how good this roster looks like. See how good it is. All right, still in preseason. Hopefully, hopefully nobody's hurt. All right. Of course, I go for this stuff again. Okay. Man's roster, Jeff Hart. Oh, there's Joe Namath. There you go. Cool. All right, we got Joe Namath, Chad Pennington, Benny Testaverde. All right. Curtis Martin, Freeman Mitchell, Thomas Jones. He's also a Chiefs. Got Reese Hall. Excuse me. Um, Fullback. We got John Riggins. Receivers: Don Meredith, Lincoln Bat, Wesley Walker. Well, see if I pronounce this name right. Rivard Coles, Garrett Olson, and Keyshawn Johnson. All right, we got some 99 players here. The roster. I didn't make myself use it. We got Wilson, and Elf. Oh, here we go. Here's a player from the U.S. All right. Nate Mango, Day Harriman, Fer, we got Ferguson. Got some old time players. Had John Abram and defensive tackle Sean Ellis. Yeah, you got Sean Ellis. Boy, Graham, Kyle Clifton, Mo Willis, Daryl, Rios Island, Aaron Glenn, current coach of the Jets right now. Carl Marty, Sauce, Tyler. Of course, you got Tyler. Who won't want Tyler? Vicar Green, and Jamal Adams, kicker, Pantley, and we got Tom Tuba. Okay, last ever. Can't pronounce that number again. Of course, you got your nose tackle and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. Okay.
The players on your team earn some. Quickly upgrade your team at the end.
Well, let's see how. Here's Justin Steelers. Let's see how. Let's similar to next week's see how we did. Before Justin Steelers. This is week 1. Hey, we won! Wow, we got injury. Oh man, we got injury. Oh man, we get hurt. Oh no, not Curtis. Oh no, boy, not Curtis Martin. Aaron Glenn's week has broken finger. Oh no, oh no, oh no, Lord, oh Lord, no. Oh man. Oh man, that means I have to go to the depth chart and do this real quick. What computer go ahead and set it for me? Because I did a horrible job. Yeah, I could play a game. Yeah, I could play the game with Jets. Let's see. Okay. Let's play against the Buffalo Bills. Is that simple? Yeah. I could play. All right, here we go. The 99 Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. Here we go, baby. All right, we'll say I guess I do get computer.
EA Sports coverage of
Take on the Bills.
League is on the air.
All right.
Today, after a
That'll be very good. There's Josh Allen and the boy.
As it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on our home team. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys, on the other hand, came out on top in their opener, so they'll try to make it to 2-0 to start the new year. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
All right, this is
Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
all right.
And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week
All right, here we go.
with 4 touchdown passes.
All right.
It's moving at peak efficiency right at the
That's
start
what
of
he's
the
slowing
year.
like one.
Impressive.
All right, here we go.
They'll start on the ground.
Oh,
here.
man.
First down.
I didn't know this would give me that good a hole.
Pushing through tacklers that time
Yeah,
to pick up
Fred
6.
McNeil.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
Oh,
Doing early in this game.
Oh, boy, the Bills are after me.
Scrimmage and taken down.
All right, I got to go with here. Come on.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can't believe he didn't catch that.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
Yeah, all right.
I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off.
Oh, no. Look at
Bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a number 1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them.
Here.
The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to
please don't let me let me be a part, Josh.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
All right, John, let's get him.
1st down, Bills.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Too much reading,
Cooks has it over the middle. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way.
Okay.
He earned a little more attention
3rd
on
and
that
4,
route,
come on, Josh.
and that made it a lot tougher to get
Josh,
a clean
come on,
throw
Josh.
his way.
Come on, Josh. Fall apart like you do in the postseason. Take postseason. Come on.
Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, man, this might be hard.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the
And Josh is tearing me apart.
And look to finish this off with 6. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh, come on. Oh, good hit. He fumbled, but it's out of bounds.
Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cook trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Second and goal from the 1. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end and come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
All right, see if I can turn the key up.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground.
There we go. All right, great.
The 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They'll run on first down. McNeil.
There we go.
Inside the 40, not quite to
Yeah,
the
let's run the football.
47 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. One back to the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On the counter, here's Jones. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. no place for him to run.
It looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
19.
On third down, McNeil. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. McNeil. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled the run.
Oh, yeah. Score there. All right.
A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drive in total 8 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. From the gun, it's Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To the air, Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen. Rifles one, and
Oh, yeah.
intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
All right, here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, McNeil. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Good on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They'll keep it on the ground. McNeil. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Namath. He's going to hit his
good throw, Namath.
Complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Namath to throw. And that will get the off-target and incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Throwing is Namath. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 2.
Shut up. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now Namath. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL starts now at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Jordan Love, one of his...
All right. We're back. Count time.
10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Allen off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Allen hit. He lost the football.
Dang it. Dang it, gosh. Didn't get it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Allen gonna throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Well, try the middle with Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screen play, is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Prater's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Namath. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Up the middle they go. McNeil. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Up the middle, Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. This one complete to Coleman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
action. Now it's Allen. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack it back right around the 44. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And when a free safety goes like he did there, he better be sure he's going to be able to make a play.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, because I have a feeling that the defensive coordinator and head coach are on the sideline screaming, no, no, no. Good play.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So the shotgun snap to Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Allen now looks to throw. And Cook has it left side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Here's 2nd down and 3. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Only had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll run on first down. McNeil.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. McNeil. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff up the middle. McNeil. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. So the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Now Jones. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Visitors 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Allen and the Bills now down 24-17. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. To throw is Allen. Into the hands of Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
21 yards. That's good for a Bills.
And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 10 yards.
So there's the spike as it comes with 23 seconds to go. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
All right,
we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about.
All right, here we go.
Ready for football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2026 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 21 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Steelers first down.
A carry here for Warren. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League. 29-year-old quarterback, Josh Allen, in the prime of his career.
I think in today's modern NFL, if you had the ability to create a quarterback and all the qualities that come along with it, Josh Allen's at or near the top of the list. And what I mean by that, Mike, is he's big, he's mobile, he can run to escape, but he can also run as a design option. And then, of course, in the passing game, he can make every throw. He's smart. He elevates those around him. The last piece of the puzzle, can he get over the hump and have that postseason success to really put him in that upper echelon category?
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Matt Milano there to stop him.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Good for us, Steelers. First down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. They're going to work this down inside the 45. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. A run up the middle with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Now on fourth down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. His kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? If they're able to do that here, they tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0. So they come up with first and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, catch it, Mike. I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off. And
he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Here's Austin to return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. Here's
Gainwell. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun with Warren. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On the ground, this is Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Gain of a yard. Then is good. The Steelers.
One final throw before the break. Will set up the screen to Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. He's still on his feet. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
In motion goes Cooks. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Steelers' 27-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trying to keep the drive alive, we're going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are on the board. It's 10-7.
Steelers 10. Bills 7.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jalen Warren, set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Rodgers to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Deep to return, Khalil Shakir. Taken at the 19. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally headed out of bounds.
The Bills take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
319!
A run up the middle with Cook. Now Cook loses the football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do. They'll run the toss with Warren. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's Warren. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On 3rd down, Rodgers. Metcalf calls in that one. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Rodgers now. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing Rodgers, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and it's exactly what they're able to do on that 1st down play.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
What a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
In motion, Shakir. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And they'll work this Close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. Third and a yard. He'll try and run here. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
First down. A gain of 3.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
They'll set up the screen to Cook. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Here's second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. Here's first and 10. Warren finding room at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll stick to the ground. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll run here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are right back in this one.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.